am what you call a telecommunications technician, but to make it easy for you guys just call me the cable guy. Okay. By a show of hands, how many people watch cartoons at their house on their TVs? Guess who's responsible for this cartoon getting to your house? This guy. All right, hands down. By a show of hands, how many people have used a telephone at your house to call grandma or aunt and uncle? Guess who's responsible for that? This guy. All right. How many of you guys use your parents' computer or tablet or phone and download games and play games on their phone? Guess where those games come from? The internet. You guess who brings them there? This guy. So, you guys use Cox Communications and some other service providers quite often behind the scenes and you don't even know it. So, what I brought here is a few things. I'm going to explain how that cartoon gets to your television. Okay? Basically, the people who make the cartoons send that signal all the way up in outer space. And then they send it down from the satellites down to a place over locally here in Virginia Beach, which we call our head end. Then that signal goes under the ground and through the telephone poles that you see, and then they run through these wires like this, cables, right to your television, and you guys can see everything that you watch on TV through this little cable. Inside that cable, see that little copper wire? All that stuff that we talked about goes all through that copper wire. It uses different frequencies and things like that to get that signal for your internet, and for your TVs and things like that. So that's how it gets to your house. And the stuff when somebody had says, what's the rope for? My job, I work at the house and I install and repair that stuff that you guys use. So if something goes wrong and we have to replace a line or something like that, this rope will basically help tie me up on the pole, and I clip it on over here, usually. And that'll go around the pole and that'll keep me nice and tight on my ladder so that I don't fall to the ground and get hurt. And that's also why I wear something like this, a hard hat. But of course, if I fall from 30 feet, this is going to be wearing me for protection. I'm not going to do much.
He climbs up those big, huge
big telephone 30 feet up in the air. So, and then we wear, steel toe boots. So all that stuff that we use. Who wants to step on my toe? There, come over here. As hard as you can, go ahead and stomp on that toe, on the toe part. There you go. Harder, harder. See? That was good. That was good. Not everybody. Yeah, these are steel toes, so nothing gets hurt. So. All right. So who has a question?